we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The rushing numbers last week for Cohen, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rivers. And he completes it to Cohen. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 11 yards there, first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Rivers. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Rivers. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one, a first down pickup of 8. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first. Time to take you back into the ball game. It's a red zone alert as this defense faces a 1st and 10 in the final minute of the opening quarter.
Black 20.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
On the ground, Geis. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A look at the numbers for Geis a week ago. 19 carries, 62 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they come up now 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Roethlisberger. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Rivers now from the 50. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. And they just keep marching. Six points possibly in the cards. We've got a red zone situation looming. 1st and goal. The football at the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Rivers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Start! White 80. Single. Single slot. Hey, got it.
On third down, Roethlisberger. He'll swing this one out to Richard. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Here's Matt Weil now as he's on to punt for Oakland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. On first and 10, Rivers. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 29, Rivers. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. On 3rd down, Rivers. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need.
Ready, round 80. Check 52, come on. Bandit.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a... Time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with this 2nd and 4.
Set, green 80, black 15.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 2nd down and 4. Rivers, it's Hill, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Off the play fake here, Rivers. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Stay there, stay there. Black 15.
Hey, pick your game up.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Rivers to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
We got 4.
On 2nd and goal, Rivers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Phillip Rivers. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter.
Ready? Black 80.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter.
230.
58. Come on. 6-man. Check her.
Here we go with Geis. And he's not going to get the 1st. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Darius Geis. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down.
180.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Henderson will try and run for the 1st. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the 2nd half, ball in the red zone. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
They'll run here with Henderson, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that's